mean, now that I mentioned it, Insania, if he goes through the gate as an IO, maybe not the most helpful in ganking. It's not like a CM.
Yeah, it's like you overpower if your lane is already going to be good at it, as up top Mickey.
Mickey, is that going to be first blood? Indeed it is. Jabs on his Winter Wyvern off lane. Will get a nice... Insania continue to inject some HP and mana to him. Ollie takes the Soul Assumption. Boxy continuing with the battery shot onto the tower. He's going to get the kill, but if Zai goes down, this will be Talon favorite. For sure. Gets the bash, and 23 Savage. Actually, Ollie.
Technically, you delay Zai getting his birds here. It's going to be harder for him to then take over the lane later. As I feel like Visage nowadays is just a way better laner with all the universal stuff. It's Insania up top goes down again.
Yep, Io is down for the count, so Mickey in a 1v2. So far, Talon in this lane. Death Ward coming out from Liquid, so no vision up there from the side of Talon.
No, Wisdom Rune.
Yeah, this is a pretty big deal. Boxy trying to snag this one, he'll get it. Might be able to get a kill on Ollie as well. Getting slowed by the Wyvern, though. Run. As Jab's trying to tank up that battery assault, and with the charge coming in, that will ensure that at least they get the kill onto Boxy.
I mean, Boxy will definitely take that trade. You steal the rune. Minute 8 to 10 is still like, people are a bit more free. Like, Zai would like to slowly, like, slow pressure bottom.
Oh, Mickey.
As
Mickey's gonna get spotted. There's the charge and the zip.
He's gone.
Gonna be an easy pickoff. Trying to get the kill for Makoto, and he'll find it.
Content. I wouldn't say Liquid feel too bad about the state of the game either, but I would say within the next couple minutes, Liquid would definitely like to do something.
Using a Horsey to set up a nice hook shot onto Q. Split Earth connects from Nisha as well. And that's going to be the Space Cow in the grave.
Q in this game. I thought they both had Shadow Blades queued up, but it's only Jab, so it wants to be an invisible dragon later on. Very hype.
That's always hype.
Oh, charge through.
Yeah, Boxy not able to get the cogs off. Hook shot onto the creeps, but he still finds the connection he needs, but Makoto's there to help out. Ends up getting this kill onto the Clockwork eventually as the Global Silence first usage of the game. But now Talon on the run as Nisha trying to make a connection as well as Mickey slowing them down with the Lucent
23 is TPing.
Maelstrom is online now for 23 Savage. Makoto completely out of mana though. The full Eclipse now basically reserved for Jabs, but he gets off the curse just in time. And that means Mickey is beating the ever-living crap out of Obi. Gets saved though. Nice job from Insania, but the Chronosphere coming out onto Mickey because Insania can't link up to the Luna any further. Flipping a 2-for-1 to start as Q's gonna drop next. Nisha getting extremely low and is brought down by 23 Savage. Finishing that Maelstrom just in time. A double kill for him. Boxy back into the fight again. Gets 23 Savage inside the cog. The time walk towards the fountain.
But the two highest net worth cores from Team Liquid, and it all goes into 23 Savage's bank.
Just like that, he's top net worth. Hook shot though. Finding Jabs. He has the Arctic Burn to try to get to the high ground, but Nisha sets up his Split Earth. Has the Pulse Nova from afar, but can't get to the other side. He'll be able to walk away.
Take Roche really quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Nisha. Be a bit careful.
Remember to have this ward.
Bit careful, young man. He's getting charged. And you can see Insania was looking like he might have wanted to link up to Nisha. He's getting charged still, and he will die. He gets most of the Ancients, but just like that, 2 dead for Liquid. Jabs, Cold embracing himself. The Global comes out. Zai also out of mana and surrounded by members of Talon. Jab's just going to go down to the Familiars, but it'll be a trade for Zai. So 3 dead for Liquid, and they find the offlane and support. Boxy, able to TP out in the mid, absolutely turn the fight in Talon's favor. Zai breaking the smoke. Q's gonna be the first there. Hook shot into the cogs. Global Silence. The Cold Embrace saving him for the time being. As 23 Savage and company just have to look on as the Space Cow does drop. Is that enough for Liquid to feel secure in taking Roche? Yeah, blinks backwards. Does not want to take part in this fight. Zai with the Familiars finds him in the trees. And with that Solar Crest can just rip right through him. The Cold Embrace is going to save him for a little bit. But Jabs, nowhere you can go, my friend. Nice pick off there from Zai.
Well, it's just a free tier 2 as Makoto is TPing in.
Charge is coming. Bulldoze activated. Zai, the Yules is there from Nisha. Take off the Bulldoze, forcing out the BKB from Q. Now Makoto trying to go on top of Visage, but that is a really tanky target. 23 Savage is looking for a potential Chronosphere, but gets stunned mid-air. And now will be forced back by the Ancients, kind of in a weird spot.
Jabs is dying.
Just going down, but the Chronosphere comes out on 2. The Curse on top of Luna, not the greatest layering from Talon. It's a 1-for-1, but that's a core for support, and now they're going to find the big, bad, faceless Void. Down goes 23 Savage, and now
there it is,
we're going to see the Tormentor. Who gets the shard? It's going to be...
You've got the birds, drums, you have edicts. This is dead Rex.
My goodness, yeah, 40 seconds without Void. I don't think you can fight it. Even if he was up, no chrono, no curse. You do have global, though. But I think you're right. I think they have to give this up. And one good thing out of this for Talon is that they still have their tier 2s in the other lane, so Liquid will have to back away regardless. But that is an early Rax to give up, and it came out of nowhere.
He's against a Void lineup, like they kind of lack damage. You know, they might have enough to kill one, but I don't know if they can fight through.
I don't know if they want to still go in here. Oh, 23 Savage is going to get the chrono. Okay. This is on the Luna.
They'll
this
need
is
to glow
no
the reload.
Aegis this time. Relocate, but the global silence is there. So they do get the successful kill onto the Luna. Now the charge onto Insania. Nisha left all alone for the time being. And his partner in crime will drop. Nisha still with that Aegis in tow. And the TP is actually canceled via the curse. So Zai's stuck in place as well. Very good fight for Talon, but 23 Savage taking a little bit too much damage. Boxy with the hooks out onto the BKB Q, stuck inside the cogs. They'll be able to clean him up, but 23 Savage going in and out with that shard. It looks like Zai will eventually be brought down to his knees. If Visage does have knees, we'll never know as Boxy
the bash.
The trees with Nisha trying to get off. The TP gets canceled. That is the Aegis, and he is going to be completely surrounded by Talon. Getting off the Bloodstone with that Pulse Nova as well, so they have to be a bit careful, but 23 Savage is there to try and finish him off in style. And from range they go. Q with another charge, and a huge fight for
him a lot with the Luna Aura.
Yep, smoke broken. Q will find Boxy to start. Turns on the jetpack. Makoto with the BKB. Trying to finish off this clockwork, but that's a pretty hard kill to get. But Nisha all alone in the river, Insania.
Oh,
is ready to go. Gets off his Greaves. They global, but it's really to no effect. But 23 Savage coming in with the Chronosphere. Insania has his relocate going, and that'll save Nisha. But Zai will get blown up inside the Chrono. Now these big spells are down.
Good curse.
Big curse onto 2, but it's only Nisha right-clicking Io. Ends up not having that much of an effect. And now Ollie on the run as Liquid trying to get something out of this fight other than the Wyvern. Ollie goes down to 1 Lucent Beam. There. Yeah, but no Chrono, no Wyvern ult. How can they hold without it? 23 Savage with the time walk back in and out.
That's a big zip.
Electric Vortex,
cheese.
But the cheese from Insania saving his fellow Nisha. Mika getting bashed in the meantime. 23 Savage is doing as much as he can to try and delay, but this is going to be 2 sets of racks for Liquid. And Talon still jumping in. Mickey pops the BKB, has Insania linked up to him right now. 23 Savage barely gets out in time with a big time walk. And Liquid not looking to stop anytime soon.
That's a solo curse.
Solo curse not going to last that long, so another wasted ult it feels like. Now the Agam Scepter online for the Storm, but do they have the Wombo combo potential? 23 Savage in and out again, but these buildings are just melting in the face of Liquid. There's the initiation from Makoto into absolutely nothing because they have nothing, but Mickey still drops.
The
melee racks 1 hit away. Nisha going in for the last-ditch effort here. We'll be able to get that melee racks. The range, the only thing alive now for Talon between them and Mega Creeps. As Q gets bursted into the ground, it's a buyback down to the Spirit Breaker. But this is going to be Megas for Liquid. Despite losing their position 1, they get basically everything they signed up for. This will be a dieback if he's not careful. Jab's getting bursted down by this Pulse Nova. There's the Chronosphere onto 2. It's going to be enough to take out Zai. Let's see if Insania will be next. Nice fuels from Nisha.
Good cancel.
Comes in with the Electric Vortex onto 2. Big charge coming in as well. They finally take down the Io. But even if they were to team wipe here, it's still Mega Creeps. Nisha TPing out, but the Nether Strike is there to cancel it. He's going to have to try to get back the old-fashioned way.
Good cogs.
Nice cogs from Boxy, keeping 23 Savage busy. But they have vision, so Q gets another charge onto Nisha on the back line as Boxy's going to go down to the right clicks. So the last remaining, adding insult to injury, Mega Creeps, they get the Wisdom Rune. Nisha will likely die as Q really wants to finish him off, and he'll do so. So a full team wipe, but as the Diabolical Edict starting to go out here from Nisha, charge to try to delay from the likes of Zai.
All known as the jump, just go in the buildings.
Walks in, time walks out. Zip on in, zip on out. That's all they can do, but the buildings are still melting to the Familiars and the Moonglaives. Both tier 4s extremely low. Q forced to pop his BKB.
Eclipse.
There's the Eclipse coming out. There's the Chronosphere onto 4 heroes into absolutely nothing. That has been the problem for Talon all game long, but a nice charge. Keeping Nisha at bay. He's getting pretty low, but the Bloodstone keeping him nice and healthy. Another Eclipse comes out. Not enough to get an initial kill, though. But again, the Ancient exposed. There's the fortification, but Liquid will likely be able to take this out now as GGs are called. So Liquid take game number 1. I mean, you can see the ideas from Talon.
Yeah.
It's just they didn't get late enough into the game to be able to...